Alrighty, chat. I am back. It is me, the K-Teg, here with some more Sovereign Tower. This might be a shorter stream today. We'll see. But if I doubt we'll finish it today. But if we don't, we will definitely be playing either tomorrow or Wednesday. All right. So, what we're gonna do here? We left off on like one of the first beginning days of Act 3. What was I having her do? Apparently we have a new investigation we can do. So something's up with Ursula, obviously, right? Because I can't investigate Ursula, and I'm no longer certain that I don't think it's a bug. Me starts to think that maybe it's a secret that we're gonna find out now that we have access to her home territories. That could be interesting. But anyways, I think we're going to go to audiences, because I don't think there's anything else to do right now. So, Sagadin, oh, that's the teacher, right? Berta, and then a worker. All right, hello, Sagadin. It seems my legendary self has piqued your interest, dear sovereign of Briz. Yeah, you're pretty cool, Sir Sagadin. His eyes shine with those of a man meeting his childhood idol and realizing, as a bonus, that they share the same tailor. Wow. Crazy. It's absolutely true. Standing before your wide-eyed gaze is as I, the most illustrious knight of his time, hailing from Briz and beyond, having trekked across countless lands to meet you, wielding with equal mastery the power of steel, and the most devastating of magical arts. I don't know why, but I get like, fuck, what's his name in the She-Ra animated show? Was it Seahawk? He gives that vibe. I think it's mostly the mustache that gives that vibe. But mostly the mustache that gives the vibe, but I like it. It's that kind of like wacky adventurer. If only fate had been kinder, my dear sovereign, I would have sworn fealty to your table with fierce joy. Alas, is that not your intention? I am now but a retired man, for my years of knightly deeds claimed the use of my right leg. No! The one you see here is just a prosthetic, a masterpiece of craftsmanship, isn't it? My proposal is one that is quite different, but still mutually benefiting. Okay. The recent years have thus nudged me into a peaceful retirement in South Bay, where I now serve as a mentor to any knights bold enough to seek me out. But today, my body cries out for far grander and far more pressing challenges. I thus aspire to serve a sovereign whose legend almost matches my own, and devote my genius to training his troops. Under my tutelage, your recruits will become stronger, more magical, more agile, perhaps even luckier than they ever dared hope for in another life. Just a small room for me to teach my art, my dear, and my blade and my services shall be yours. Nice. All right, let's talk to Berta. This is not good. This is not good. A kind of stone golem emerged from the depths of the mountain high above the city. We don't know where it came from, whether it's an invocation or a natural creature, but that's not the problem. It's heading towards Naunet, destroying everything in its path. And we've already suffered several major rockfalls that have crashed against the walls of our beautiful city. It'll destroy the city! Okay, we'll go deal with it. Thank you, I knew I could count on you. Hello, worker. We suspect the tavern keepers are secretly ganging up on us. The price of drinks has gone up, and all our drinks taste like water with a little alcohol. It's a conspiracy. I knew it. It's a conspiracy. Let's set up a specific hour where prices are slashed. Genius. Truly genius. No. I don't want to be too kind, though. I want to keep my audacity high, though. You know, I'll negotiate with them. Well, that would be a good start, thanks. Your Grace, these 5 missives were regurgitated with surprising dignity by the dog of one of your royal guards. They seem to enjoy the taste of the wax seal. Wax. Anyway, time for a snack. Okay, bye, courier. Oh, room time. Training ground. Yippee! Let's see what that's all about. Oh, Silger wants to talk. Ah, here you are, my dear. So who is the chosen one with the privilege of inaugurating my divine training? You can assign one of your knights to the training grounds each cycle. It will give them XP bonus based on their current level. If they're assigned to the training ground is given a quest, they will be removed from the I see. So this is... You don't send them on a quest, but you can send them here instead. I see. Okay. Let's see what Silger wants. Not a sound remains in the training hall. Your guards and knights have already left. Yet you sense a gaze watching from the shadows. Silger always is watching. Worse, something is hunting you. Dear Sovereign, you are here. How do you move so quietly? I lurk in the shadow. I am the night. I am also the day. A good hunter in short. I am Batman. Maybe I gotta do the Batman voice now. I apologize if I frighten you, my dear Sovereign. It was merely my bad habits. I was born thus, I'm afraid. With a bow in the cradle? How on earth could a baby hold a bow with such small hands? Beaconsbury is fine. How shall I put it? Training ground. Groveshire is dominated by its vast forests, where countless beasts have long wreaked havoc, making the region hostile. Our hunting culture was born from this. Every child starts with a bow or spear, remaining vigilant for hours in absolute silence. Silger is patient. Score bonus if the quest duration is more than one cycle. Ah. I myself could spend days hidden within a bush, waiting for the clue that would solve my riddle of the day, my hunt. And never once did any creature test my patience. Until that beast, the anomaly, the ultimate enigma, the white whale, the Moby Dick. You know, annoyed at not having caught your prey? Yes, maybe. No, yes. That creature, it haunted my nights. I had never encountered something so elusive. Usually game reacts on pure instinct alone. But this one, it was different. It adapted, it learned. And I regret that this hunt ended as it did. Yet something tells me that at your side, greater challenges await. Oh yeah, we got a lot of big stuff. An elusive dragon one day, perhaps. Who knows? Well, you already did technically get to kill a dragon, so... You know? His eyes ignite with a fervor you have never seen in him before, but I guess this is the game's way of hinting, hey, get a dragon for him. I see. All right, well, let's do roundtable time and see what missions we got. So we have one time-limited quest. And I think, ooh, we gotta send Aaron on this for sure. And then who else has decent wit, luck, and magic? I mean, probably Ursula. She has no luck, but we can give her the lucky blade, and that'll make up for it. Yeah, that seems good to me. Those two can handle that. And then pretty much we'll assign all the knights until I find a knight that doesn't have, like, free time. Or there's not, like, a thing for them. Luck, agility, and wit. I'm not sure that we have someone great for that. I'm gonna be on. Oh, wait, it requires 3 people, too. I mean, if it requires 3 people, then maybe we'll do it. Right? Because we could do... Let's see, where are my, like, really fast horses? Because this quest, these 2 are sent on, is just... Oh, no, it is 3 duration. Okay. In that case, maybe we give Ursula this so that she goes faster, so that these 2 will be done relatively soon. And then everyone else, wit, charisma, luck. I feel like Childeric plus Gideon would be great there. And then I need a solo quest, ideally. I could risk putting one person on a single quest if it's really easy, though. Like, like I could probably put Silger on this quest by himself, and then we just train Doulahan. But that reminds me, I should probably buff everyone's stats right now before I forget. That would be a little bit awkward if I did not do that. Okay. And then we go here. We go to the training ground. And we train Doulahan. With much pleasure, I'll wring every last drop of will from this recruit. A mere blink of an eye, and they'll return more prodigious than ever. Prodigious? I don't know if I said the word right. All right, kitchen time. We'll give it to Silger since Silger's on a solo mission. Silger likes crepes. I remember that. I remember. All right. I think that's good. I don't think there's anything else I need to do for today, so... No, armor. Thank God, I almost forgot. I almost sent some people on potentially really bad missions. Alright, let's heal Ursula and Silger. That should be fine. Thank goodness they add that, the notification to catch you. Otherwise, I probably would have accidentally killed a knight by now. Oh, the repairs are cheaper. Nice. I love that. Alright, go, my knights. Dude, my knights love the jobs I'm sending them on. I'm such a good boss. I think I deserve Manager of the Year award. I really do think so. Alright, next cycle time. I think I want to ally Moonvale and Brimwood first. And then Basalt Isles also seems pretty cool. Stone Golem. Let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, we got this easy. Easy. Those two got it, right? Yeah. Can we get critical? No. I'll take a normal success, though. Not too bad. Pixie negotiation. I completely forgot that I keep forgetting to actually look at, like, the description of the mission. Of, like, what they'll be doing. So that way I pick, like, the right stuff. But hey, it worked out in the end. Nice. Alright, can Silger do the solo mission, though? Let's find out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, easy. Critical success with the solo mission. Oh, my God. Not even close, baby. Not even close. What did we learn with the training? Enough to level up? Nice. Okay. Very pog. Ooh, Childeric has something to say. How's my favorite little paranoid guy doing? Your eyes settle on Sir Childeric's silhouette, bathed in the soft light of the hall. Calmer than usual, he has traded his nervous tics for serene stillness. Oh, hello. Do you come here often, sometimes just to rest? His gaze drifts upward for a moment, following the dance of arches that sculpt the ceiling of the room. Of course, for you, this place is only where you exercise the functions of power, but at this hour, everything is so quiet. It's the spot I find most soothing here, but I suppose the perspective is different from your throne. You know, I find it very soothing too. I think this sensitivity to what surrounds you is an important quality for exercising your duties. In Almor, we have no edifice of this nature. Power isn't exercised in such a temple. Sometimes I wonder, this place, can you feel its strength? With time, it instills in me a feeling of security I've never known until now, but also a very particular fear. You feel fear and safety here at the same time? Well, this tower remains a formidable bulwark, and all its stones seem marked by that invisible force. Powers that appear daunting. But his eyes darken as they meet yours. Every form of power carries a shadow, don't you think? The demon in the basement. Perhaps the same spells that ensure protection here can become the breeding ground for darker forces lurking in the forgotten corners of this tower. And within that, the old stone lie presences we prefer to hide, like in Almor's dungeons, because shadow and light are inseparable. Demon. Well, I don't know. Obviously, it's not. It's just, anyway, maybe I'm the problem. I don't know if I could ever feel fully safe here one day. Have you never felt that way in Almor? His wariness deepens as he weighs each word. Let's say, I think that Almore is full of legends that terrify me. Because isn't it like his dad is like the dungeon keeper of the demons in Almore, right? So I wonder if he has like a trait related to that. The county's very system stems from Almore's first king, who, having nearly been possessed by the demon of the mountains, decreed that rulers would be chosen by strength. Not to mention that those stories of adventurers trapped in dungeons, crawling with bloodthirsty dragons. Gulp. Zoink Scoob. My father told me all those adventures at my bedside when I was younger, hoping I'd draw inspiration from them like many others who now proclaim themselves warriors of Almore. Unfortunately, this only heightened my incomprehension towards my peer. Well, you're right to be wary. There's a demon in the basement. The simplicity with which you state that fact seems to disarm him somewhat. Well, I'm touched that you recognized it, however insane that may sound from you. He turns back for a moment to contemplate the arches, briefly crushing all his considerations. Anyways, I think I understand a little better why I sometimes need the peace and quiet unique to this place. It's a beautiful and powerful edifice you have there, Your Grace. I truly hope you'll wield it with the gravity and wisdom it demands. No secret trait? Damn, I was hoping for a secret trait. Well, anyways, time to stat check. Increase agility, increase strength, increase charisma, increase wit. There we go. Audience time. Actually, wait, no, intendancy time. Hear a rumor, please. What's the rumor? Childeric is anxious. I could have told you that. Anybody could have told you that. Quite literally anyone. That's not really news to me. Look at this guy. Look at his image over here. He's always paranoid and anxious. All right. Audience time. Let's see if we can meet some of the new counties. Marion, Gwendolyn, Blaine, Roland. Wait, both of them? Oh, it's Brimwood. My respects, comrade. I am Marion, representative of Brimwood's General Assembly. Brimwood. The name twists in his throat as if those two syllables carry with them the threat of tearing all the tenderness from the world. That's it. I hope we can remain cordial despite our undeniable fondness for regicides. What do you want? We stand before you this day in anticipation of a great trial to come. For it so happens that Brimwood's judicial system is based on layered structure that grants defendants inalienable procedural rights. In court, defendants must be accompanied by a legal representative, an appointed arbitrator who is responsible for carrying out the court's decision. Like an attorney? I don't see what a turnip has to do with this. It is for a rather curious reason that your name, Sovereign, was mentioned by our current chief defendant, thus requesting your delegation to preside over his trial. Who? Huh? What? This defendant, his name is Epicrates. Epicrates? What? What's that all about? Any questions? Who's Epicrates? Your Grace, I would strongly advise you to steer very clear of this matter. Well, now that you're telling me not to do it, I'm gonna do it. Alas, our judicial system does not tolerate absenteeism in such serious cases. The defendant will be represented under your banner, or you'll suffer the consequences. What a virtuous judicial system for a people who saw fit to send their nobility to labor camps. The penance for nobles that you mention is also an integral part of our social rehabilitation system. Anything else? Due to his disability, our Grace is unable to leave the tower to take part in your pitiful proceedings. In the spirit of moral rigor that defines us, we are prepared to ensure that the trial is held right here before our judicial assembly. What do you think? My advisor's prohibitions make me feel a strong urge to rebel. Full steam ahead, exactly! Easy, comrade. It's only natural that you have questions, and I am ready to answer them, if I may be allowed to speak. Arlen frowns and mutters something under his breath. Who is Epicrates? Well, for your education, Epicrates is one of the major figures of the Great Revolt of Brimwood, one of those who shaped our county into the independent republic it is today, having stood firm to repel the Empire just as we were about to fall under its dominion. Oh, that's pretty... They would probably fight the Empire with me, right? His potential conviction is therefore deeply polarizing, and the very act of holding this trial is contested. Yet in Brimwood, no hero is above the law. As for the rest, an official meeting between the accused and his defender must nonetheless take place before any trial. You'll then have the opportunity to learn more about him. What's he charged with? Epicrates is accused of orchestrating the recent revolt in Gavalt. I see. Would you believe it? If you missed the case, Countess Mathilda was recently accused of murdering a local nobleman from Gavalt, causing widespread unrest among the population. This murder remains unsolved, and the social tensions stemming from it still run high. Yet all evidence on our ends points to Epicrates as the mastermind behind both the murder and the revolt. Ah, so now you're defending the politically assassinated nobles. We never had any ambition to manipulate our neighbors, my dear. The Assembly of Brimwood would never approve of such methods. Well, at least not entirely. Alas, this affair has caused a deep rift in Brimwood. Some glorify the alleged act, while others condemn it outright. Why did he choose me? His potential motives remain a mystery, particularly to the Assembly. Another question you will have the opportunity to ask him yourself, won't you? What do I get? If you agree, I don't think you understand. We're not giving you a choice. Our system does not tolerate absenteeism. You will be his legal representative. That being said, be aware that your involvement in this matter would constitute a significant diplomatic gesture. Significant enough to lead to the consideration of a potential alliance, why not? Okay, very well. Alright, all of this can be dizzying, but remember your official meeting with the accused should shed some light on it in theory. And about it, for that pre-trial meeting to take place, we'd need your help. More Sovereign Tower? Yes, Bunny, we have more tower time. We're entering the third act, and I'm scared. I'm scared that bad things are gonna happen. Without an escort, I'm afraid some folks will try to handle it their own way. For example, admirers ready to spring him, or detractors dead set on grabbing him by the seat of his pants. Alright, I'll send an escort. How much of an escort? High charisma. We can send him... I kind of want to send on a... Let's see, because if we do escort, we need high charisma, decent wit, and a little bit of strength. And I have charisma on Gideon, and that's about it. I have more wit, so if we do the inconspicuous roads, there's the more potential for damage, but I think I have more knights suited for that. Fine, we shall wait patiently for your escort. I'm eager to see what you'll disclose about this case. Okay. Your advisor, for his part, clenches his little fists in displeasure. See you. Okay, bye. Let's talk to Blaine and Roland. Your Grace, that little she-devil of a fighter sailed into Grest. She did looking to ink a deal on our salt, aye? Aye, first off, I be saying they're fishy. No salt in their butter, mind you. That don't fill me sails with faith, not one bit. Above all, we need salt to preserve our game meat, Sir Roland. Salting other foods is a luxury. It just goes to show we be swimming in treasure and don't even know it, savvy? We need salt, but Grest is a remote village. A very remote village. Just 3 short days from the tower, and the same from Beaconsbury. Not much. And the wildlife there is mostly hostile. You get used to it with the tides. Giant crabs ain't such bad shitmates. Yeah, what's wrong with Grest? Everyone loves Grest. It's not very far away. Remember that. Not far. Famously not far. Mayhaps this isn't the best trade route in the world, but we have a lovely little village. And salted butter. Obviously. And what about boats? Why don't y'all use boats? Just use boats, you dummy. A handful of lads be itching to chart new courses, and here's the tide to make it happen. Ursula hates it when I'm wise? That's kind of fucked up. And these new courses shall include Beaconsberry. Deal. I thought your boats were only useful for fishing, but that suits me fine. I'll tell him to stow some proper butter down in the hold, as a bit of I don't even know how to say that word. Alright, Gwendolyn, hello. Have you heard of our wishing well, your grace? While some have deluded themselves into thinking the well's magic to be real, I can assure you it is nothing of the sorts. A crowd, no, a rabble of commoners, gasp, commoners, are now flooding the beautiful streets of Villador to see their wishes come true. Our wonderful village has become a circus. Oh no. Oh no. Why not make the most of the situation, you know? You can make some money, increase profits, you know? Increase the profits. And what do you propose we do? Sell well-shaped jewels? I see that you are equally deluded. It's whatever, fine. You know, I won't let her words hurt my feelings. All right, round table time. So we gotta do escort. For wit, I want Childeric 110%. Silger, because it's all of his stats, plus it's the wood, so he's good at it. And then to round them out, maybe we send Doulahan. Even though Doulahan has absolutely no wits. We could send Ursula as well. Ursula might have something unique here, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's gonna take 4 turns for this? Oh my god. Okay. Do we have fast horses? Let's get all the fast horses equipped. I don't want these guys to be busy for that long. That would be problematic for me. So 15 and 12. I feel like I need to worry about the high wit more. So I might send... I want to send Ursula. I think we're going to send Ursula. Yeah, we'll send Ursula. We'll give her a little bit of a strength weapon to help balance that out a bit. And who do we need to repair? I probably need to give Ursula some armor back. Yeah, that should be a good team there, I think. And then what else we have? Dairy Sabotage. Wit and Magic. I could send Aaron. Aaron will hate this, but, you know. Beggars can't be... Actually, wait. Flying Sirens? That one could be kind of good. I don't think... We could send Doulahan and Aaron on this quest. That would work. That's relatively pretty good hunting, I would say. Yeah. And then Gideon will stay back and train. So I just need to heal Ursula. So we'll do that. Forge. I might heal one other person too. Just to get more... We'll heal Aaron as well. I think that seems good. And then training ground. And we'll train Gideon. There we go. And then we'll leave. And then we will... Kitchen time. I think I want the main quest to not fuck up. So I'll give Ursula this taco. Because everyone loves tacos. Okay. Finish. Alright, they're all going to be gone for a while, unfortunately. But we shall see. Look at my little knights. I really like how they just kind of travel over the map. It's such a nice small little thing that it just adds so much. Unexpected outcome. Gasp. What happened? Is it a good one? Strangely enough, the spellbinding songs had no effect whatsoever on Doulahan, who was disappointed by all the off-key notes he heard during this strange concert. Nice. Oh, and now that place makes more money? Wait, that's sick. Alright, Gideon got some training. Nice. Alright. Oh, I just realized I only have 3 nights for this next day of audiences, huh? Well, hopefully nothing important happens. Let's see what the rumor is about Childeric. Paranoid. Wow, I learned that Childeric is anxious and that he's paranoid. I never would have guessed. You're telling me the anxious and paranoid guy is anxious and paranoid? Oh my god. Alright, audience time. We only have 3. Wounded man. Something tells me that will be important. Your Grace, help me. What's going on with your arm? The man steps forward, revealing an injured arm from which drops of blood splash onto the courtroom floor at regular intervals. How did you get past security? Guards! 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 How did you let this happen? Why is injured man in front of me? We just mopped the floor. Your subtle attempt to lighten the mood should probably have better timing. Your arm. Who did this? This woman. She is after me. She wants me dead. Please help me, I implore you. Who are you talking about? Victoria. Oh. The name falls through the air like a heavy blanket. Victoria? The great Lady Knight Victoria is the one who did that to you? Who is that? Who is that? Victoria is a fearsome warrior. Her name inspires fear wherever it's whispered. Sounds like a great potential knight for our squad. Let's invite her here. She's described as the finest knight in the kingdom, but sadly her misdeeds echo across every land as well. It's common knowledge that it's best not to provoke that woman's anger. His wide eyes briefly falls on the man's arm. But, people said she'd left Briz some time ago. That was false. She never left the area. What does she want from you? I know too much, Your Grace. I know where her hideout is. She's been hunting me ever since. I hear the whispers that she'll silence me for good and tear out my tongue for some kind of vile ritual. She isn't human. She's a demon, a monster wearing a skin like ours. We love demons here. We love demons. He's swaying and on the verge of fainting. Your Grace, he won't last much longer. Act quickly. And Victoria, we'd better hope she's on our side against the Empire. That may be our chance to gather crucial information. You'll have to fight back, buddy. Show her how it goes, you know? Or just tell us where her hideout is. You'll have our protection. Because the thing is, if I know where her hideout is, I can go talk to her, right? But at the same time, it's fun to tell him just to do something dumb, you know? Nah, I'm not gonna guarantee his protection. What? What? His troubled gaze shifts from ref to light. It seems as though he is engaging in an internal debate. You're completely insane! He considers the idea for a moment before rushing off without looking back. Wait. Well, none of this bodes well. It's likely that Victoria followed his trail all the way here. We should be ready, Your Grace. You see, and it's a good thing I did not offer protection. Let us resume today's hearings, please. I'll mop the floor afterward. See, and I made a smart decision. Our dungeon is inhabited by all sorts of strange creatures. Not very vicious ones, mind you. Just demons, undead creatures, and a few ancient gods sealed underground, you know, the usual. But this time we found something different during our last expedition. A child. Oh my god, so scary. Barely 15 years old, if that. The thing is, she must have lived her entire life in the dungeon. We're not quite sure what to do with her. Teacher etiquette. It's not complicated. Damn, I had to have a 32 in one of these stats to not throw him back in the dungeon? That's kind of an unhinged. Obviously, it's some kind of demon, I bet. But we love demons here, you know? Teacher etiquette. It's not complicated. Oh, force a child to live in such a different environment? I'm sure it'll work out just fine. Aristocrat. A few wealthy families. Whenever this guy shows up, bad things happen. A few wealthy families are getting a little bored on their Sunday afternoons. Why not build a casino at the foot of the tower? Everyone could have a great time. That does sound fun. That does sound pretty fun. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Build a facility dedicated treating addiction and debt? Nah, let's gamba. Perfect. I can already see the smiles on the faces of the future winners. Yippee! Ah, Your Grace, a sorrowful dude pleaded with me on his knees to deliver these letters to you. He got tears everywhere, but luckily the contracts are intact. We got lucky again. See ya. No snack time that time? So sad. All right. Round table time. First, any rumors? No. Round table. Okay. No timed quests. That's good. Let's see. I need Oh, that's Doulahan. A red sorcerer to a magical duel at midnight. A duel, but a little extra help wouldn't go amiss. Nah, we'll send just one person. I think Doulahan can handle this. Doulahan's got that covered. And then let's see what else we got here. Thieving Griffin. So we can only send Aaron and Gideon right now. And ideally, we keep one of them back at home. So I might send Gideon on this one, on the music competition. Because, you know, he seems like he could handle it solo. Oh, but it's a 3-person mission. Maybe not then. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we don't freaking do that. In that case, I'm not sure if there's a good mission here that one of them can handle solo. Oh, wait. That seems incredibly easy. Wait a second. Gideon, you can handle that easily. Here you go. And we'll increase your wit. Increase wit, why not? And then you increase wit as well. And then we got to repair some armors, because you're not going to take damage, but Doulahan might from his quest, right? You take up to 5. So I'm thinking we go ahead and forge. Oh yeah, let me see if there's any new items that I forgot about. Spellbook. Ooh, that could be fun to buy. I might buy that, chat. Lake Sword. Demon Bane. That does sound quite interesting. I feel like the spellbook might be good to have, just to, you never know when you need a spellbook, right? You feel me, chat? I mostly want all of the weapons that give you passives, because I'm assuming certain passives are just good in certain, like, scenarios, right? But anyways, repair armor. And then I think these two are fine. So we're going to do training ground with Aaron. There you go. And then... am I forgetting anything? Food. I knew I was forgetting something. Let's go to the kitchen. Gideon's definitely a... Oh, no, I wanted to give it to Doulahan. Doulahan, you like tacos, right? Yeah. You love tacos. All right. All right. Ending the cycle. Here we go. I can't wait for Victoria to show up, and then maybe I can convince them to join our super cool team. That would be awesome. I would love that. Next cycle. Wait, did I give Doulahan a really long mission? Did I give them a horse? I might have forgotten to give them a horse. TBH. I guess we'll find out. Damn. We only needed like 2 people on this one. Dude, can we critical? Can we get a critical success though? That would be kind of sick. Hell yeah, easy. Easy clap. Yippee! Is that 3 level ups? The escort went smoothly, and with the defendant being brought to court safely, you will be able to speak to him at the next audience. Yippee! All right, and what's next? Striking Scholars. Gideon, you got this, right? Yeah, easy. There we go. Nice. All right. Aaron's training. Not enough for a level up, though. Okay. Oh, Silger wants to talk. Hey, Silger, how's it going? The armory seems empty, and yet a man remains there, bent over sharpening one of his knives, lost in thought. Oh, you're here, my dear sovereign. You're preparing for a hunt? Not this time, although I wouldn't say no to disappearing into one of your forests for a few days to see the monsters that roam there. He raises the polished blade before his eyes, observing his meticulous work. All we can do is cry when our equipment fails us in the face of danger, right? Don't you miss Groveshire? I would like to tell you yes, I'll certainly miss the beauty of the Emerald Forest. But deep down, no. I made peace with leaving Groveshire long ago, and that is precisely why I presented myself to you. Were you hoping for something greater? Bigger? Let's just say different. I gave my heart and blade to Groveshire long ago. Every order from Gilhelm, the Count, I executed for the good of our lands. But that belongs to the past now. Ask you to do things you regret? Did you fucking murder a village of peasants, Silger? Yes. But don't worry, I'll stay by your side. As long as you don't ask me to raise this blade against anything other than a beast. The air suddenly turns freezing cold. Wait, what did you do, Silger? Maybe another time. My blade is now well sharpened. I leave you to your duties, dear sovereign. Gulp. It seems you have opened a door he preferred to keep closed. Suspicious. All right, who do we got? We got... Oh, there's Victoria. Is the one person... Our audience member isn't here. The prisoner? Maybe they come tomorrow. Well, all right, chat. Time to meet Victoria and see if there's someone we can convince to be our knight. Victoria. That's a pretty sick design. The air seems to thin the moment this woman steps in front of you, her gaze heavy and icy with contempt. Intimidating doesn't begin to cover the aura she is emanating, but somehow, and with something approaching heroism, you manage to say, Gulp. Gulp. Her disdain is now palpable. I am Victoria, great knight of this kingdom, and all surrounding realms. It is a pleasure to finally meet you. And be close enough to cut your throat with ease. Oh yeah? Nice. Slice my throat. I implore you. Do it. Do it. You won't. You almost succeeded in making the sweet idea of seeing your life slip through my fingers unpleasant. Quite a feat. Anyway, that's not why I'm here today. What do you want? I'm hunting down a criminal I almost had within my grasp. A wretched little insect. A mosquito that's wandered into your lands. Have you seen a miserable wretch of that sort? A pitiful, mangy thing to whom I've already had the courtesy of tearing off an arm? Yeah, I saw him, but I don't know where he went. You don't know? I couldn't care less, truly. I was merely testing you. That pathetic mosquito, I'll have no trouble finding its trail again. Your Grace, this woman has us completely in the palm of her hand. He lowers his voice. If we let her leave, she could pose a serious threat. The Empire must absolutely not recruit her. Do something, anything. Look over here, little bird. Would a knight of your caliber agree to join my round table? ... Are you quite serious? Guys, I'm scared. I'm scared. You voiced this desire, while I'm still wondering whether you even deserve the grace of my gaze. Would this pitiful round table you claim to rule be even worthy of just one of my fingertips? You are aware that your reputation hasn't gone unnoticed. Oh, I know you well. The little well-behaved sovereign, upright, spotless, neatly folded to fit into the mold. A weakling, a coward, a craven creature incapable of the faintest spark of boldness. It won't be easy to convince me, little bird. And yet, how thrilling it would be to watch you struggle for the sole purpose of proving your worth to me. In my grace, I might even allow myself to be moved. So much so that if you meet a few of my demands, I shall consent to join your round table. Okay, where can I start? A teeny tiny favor, my dear, just for me. Okay, a small favor, yeah, I can do that. Tear off your advisor's royal attributes with your bare hands and make him choke them down. It was a joke. So funny, so funny. In truth, the pitiful creature who came to you is merely a mercenary, some wretched thing who peddles his blade for spare coins. He proved to be appallingly incompetent to such a disgusting level. Get rid of him. No matter where that rat is hiding, find it. Okay. I'll execute him in public. I'm okay with that. I have no issue. Something tells me she would prefer this. Send a knight with little ethics. So we can't send Silger. Silger wouldn't like that. Oh, we could send Doulahan, the toy. Doulahan doesn't have a lot of wit, but like Doulahan is so good that I think he could just do it, you know? But at the same time, maybe we should just eliminate him discreetly. I feel like public makes more sense because then she knows that we're committed, you know? Yeah, we'll execute him publicly. Very well, hurry up. You know, Arlen told me to do whatever I needed to do. I'm just listening to my advisor. This blood is not on my hands. Greetings, comrade. Seems you successfully escorted the accused. The procedure requires you to interview him alone. Feel free to ask whatever questions you have. I'll come back once you've stopped eyeing each other like two suspicious cats. Oh? Oh. Now this is a look. Something seems to tighten as the defendant steps forward to stand before you. The air grows thinner as you study the gaze of this man, familiar in a disturbingly unsettling way. What a pleasure to see you again under these circumstances, Sovereign. Oh, it's the Serpent Knight. Oh, interesting. This is the one who can tell if I've used the demon powers. Your comings and goings have often eluded me, and yet I knew how to thwart them, haven't I? So here's Epicrates for the first time without his cape. Today I aspire to a more complete dialogue. So it's you. Indeed, I was not merely observing your comings and goings, Sovereign. I stand before you today accused of murder, as a member of the Brimwood congregation, and the decision regarding my fate on this path rests with you. I did not understand a single word. So why did you call me to defend you? I wanted to see what you would be capable of drawing from this situation, Sovereign. Will this path bring us closer or seal our doom? I had every means to escape this accusation of murder. I chose to ignore them. What a splendid playground for you, isn't it? So you place your fate in my hands? I shall accept any outcome. This path may well close in on me, on my plans, however, nowhere to slip through. My plans, however, nowhere to slip through. Is this flirting? No. But why me? It is truly you speaking now, or the sweet intoxication of power talking through you. And along other paths, would it still be you that I find there? Perhaps that version of you will finally resonate with my intent. Perhaps not. The endings of this quest I offer you will tip the balance one way or another. I don't understand a thing, man. Too bad. What is the guild? You are not among the most informed on this path, are you? The Brimwood Guild is the political branch that overthrew the former bourgeoisie regime of our lands. I am one of its representatives. He is even its chief thinker, Your Grace, giving his name to the most influential current of thought in Brimwood, Epicratism. And what's your relation to Brimwood? It was my refuge and the cradle of our uprising toward a better system after so much exploitation. I am proud of the system built there, imperfect though it may be. To be honest, a fracture seems to have opened today. A fracture you could resolve with the keys that are yours. Would you like Brimwood to set an example for others to follow? Brimwood rises as the sketch of an alternative, should one follow it blindly. What matters is that the people choose their own fate, and we strive to offer them the space where that freedom can finally unfold. Okay. May this knowledge nourish your purpose, whatever it may be. We shall meet again. Okay. Bye-bye. Marion is called back into the courtroom. I hope you found all your answers, comrade. Otherwise, don't panic. You can still pull a lever at random. With a little luck, it will open the right door before the trial begins. What do you mean? As the legal representative, it is your responsibility to present tangible evidence establishing your client's guilt or innocence as part of the trial preparation. You are offered several options, such as gathering evidence or obtaining witness statements. Ideally, relevant witnesses. There's no need to question the cook at the tower. Think carefully. Witnesses or evidence will speak for you. How would you like to proceed? No need to share my strategy. Let's send someone to illegally release him. Nah, I'll just do it for real though. Why not sneak into the prisons at night and free him? Yeah, no, I think I'd rather invite a witness. I think I'd rather do that. Although, I might have a knight that could do this. Honestly, fucking, what's his face? Childrick. Childrick might be so good for this, is the thing. He's like paranoid, so he'd be really good at not getting caught, ideally. But I think for now, we're gonna do a little, we're gonna try and do it legally. Let's invite a Gavalt member. Let's invite someone from Gavalt who knows the people well, or let's invite someone chosen at random. We're gonna do the lol option, all right, chat? We're gonna be a bit silly. Maybe we go looking for evidence? I don't know. Because what are the chances that someone at random could actually be, like, useful? Like, I'm literally gambling on if it's something good. Yeah, let's just choose someone at random. Yes, I guess it's a method that could prove its worth. She seems more to be wondering about how your kingdom can survive under the leadership of such a clown. Nah, you don't see my genius. See you. They don't understand my genius, chat. I urge you to reconsider this idea. These are not your lands, as you call them, and not yours either, from what you can tell me. Oh, your grace, I was just describing my planned retreat to be built upon the unclaimed lands of Kutnar to our friend here, but she's gotten a bit carried away. That's very Cusco core of you. Emperor's New Groove, remember? Like, oh, where would you say the best place on the hill is for the sun? That's where I'm gonna build my new pool. Our land is not yours. You wouldn't steal your neighbor's stallion, would you? Leave him alone, dude. Fuck off. Thank you, your grace. Where is our kingdom headed? How will it grow to stand up to the empire? Gasp. Who's Morris again? Oh, it's the fish guy. My noble grace, we use seaweed as a condiment. Samphire, a real culinary gem. You should try it. It's one of our flagship products, but we used a ton of it for the annual banquet, and now everyone's getting sick one after another. Do you have any healers available before this food poisoning does more damage? Sure, I can call in the local healers, sure. Hell yes, please, thank you. Doulahan doesn't like me being nice. Oh, map room time. Hello, Arlen. What a strange challenge presents itself to us once again, wouldn't you say, your grace? The name of that formidable warrior, Victoria, resonates far beyond our lands. It was inevitable that a sovereign beyond her control would eventually pique her curiosity. As I have mentioned, we must act, for it would be no surprise to see her join the ranks of those eager to witness our downfall. I worry on what she will demand of us to join our ranks, but what else could you have done? To go on a crusade against her, even with the most elite of your knights, would be nothing short of a suicide mission. He sways uneasily from side to side. Anyway, now that we are seeking her favor, you must be devoted to the cause. Do not think of deceiving her. You acted for the best, your grace. Let's hope that fate proves merciful. Yeah, she's gonna make me do some really fucked up shit, I can already tell. But, you know, oh well. I don't have a problem killing this random mercenary. You know, skill issue. Skill issue. Alright, Silger, I need you to increase agility. And then you... I really want to send duel. Silger is my best knight to fight the person publicly, but and Childrick doesn't like dueling either. But the thing is, like, he doesn't like dueling. I can still force him to do it. You know? I could still force him to do it. Let's increase your strength then. There we go. All right, who's gonna do the public assassination? 10-5-5, 15-9-7. Like, Childeric doesn't like this kind of stuff, and it's kind of unhinged to make me have him be the one who does it. The thing is, realistically, Aaron would probably love to do this. Is the thing. I think Aaron would love it. So much so, in fact, that I might just give him the the strong horse to increase the strength a bit more. But Childeric is just so good at all the stats, is the thing. We need someone with little ethics, right? And I don't think Aaron cares about ethics anymore. So I think I'm gonna have him do it. Or Ursula, one of those two. I feel like she would be okay with murder, right? I don't think she has many ethics in that regard, and then we just give her the strong horse, right? I think that would work out, right, chat? Totally. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Right? Or maybe I should Childeric would be so much better though. Up, ad started. I'll be back after the ad break, chat. Alright? I gotta use the bathroom. BRB. All right, chat, I am back. I'm still debating on who to send to commit this assassination. I think, because we don't need really high stats in all of these air. I feel like I should just send Childeric with the dueling sword, which I think he already has equipped. He does. Childeric, surely you wouldn't mind killing somebody in cold blood, right? You don't mind that, right, buddy? Try and get rid of me. Yeah, I think maybe he is actually really okay with that because he's so paranoid of everything that he would be okay with killing them, you know? I really feel like I should send Aaron or Ursula, though. But their stats just aren't what we need for this, necessarily. I think they have enough wit. It's the agility that's the problem. What are you good at? -1 damage taken. Oh, significant bonus request involving combat. Wait a second. No, we're totally sending Aaron. Wait a second. Yeah, Aaron's got that. 100%. No questions asked. All right. And then we'll get like a strength potion or something. Let's do that real quick. Hello, witch. Hello, Belladonna. I require your strongest brew. I need a lot of strength, please. Not energy beverage. Powerful tonic, no. Fine wine, no. Okay, I guess we can only do a basic strength potion. I can't do something wackier than that. So sad. Well, I'll take the 1 potion. All right, Aaron. I'm giving you the potion. Go murder that guy for me. Let's see. What other quests do we have to do? Was there anything else I needed to worry about? Gotta find a gemstone with wit, agility, and luck. Huh. Why is this showing like that? There we go. New rampart. Strong and not afraid to climb. Okay, we'll send Silger. And let's send Childeric. I don't think Childeric's afraid of heights or anything, right? We'll give you the fast horses. Although I might save Childeric for something else. No, we'll send Childeric on this. Why not? And then you... Okay, they both have the fast horses. Nice. All right, and then do we have a quest that a single person can complete? Ursula might be able to do this one on her own. I think so. And then we'll give her a basic horse, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't really matter that much. Boom. Okay. I think that should be good. Is anyone heavily injured, though? 9. Gideon might need some... Oh, no, Gideon's staying back, though. But I do need to heal somebody to be... For maximum efficiency, I should heal somebody. So I will go ahead and heal Gideon. Boop. And then we will train Gideon today. All right, Gideon, you better work out real hard, bud. All right. Food time. I'm going to give it to Aaron because I really don't want Aaron to fuck up. Aaron, you like tacos, right? Yeah, everybody love. This is the thing, Chad, actually. I've deduced how my party works. My nights are either a taco night or a crepe night, and there is no in between. One or the other. All right, let's hope Aaron does good on the job, because that's kind of important. Kind of important not to fuck it up, because something tells me Victoria would be very useful to have and very bad to not have. All right, the Red Wizard. Dullahan, you got this, boss? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, I should have sent a second person. I fucked up. All right, well, we're definitely going to heal Dullahan after that. Oh, yeah, we got this. Oh, critical success. Dude, Aaron loves fucking murdering them. The mercenary was successfully executed after a chase that will undoubtedly earn you a very special reputation. Nice. Nice. All right. Oh, new rampart's unexpected outcome. What the fuck? Why did they take so much damage? Sir Childeric threw himself body and soul into repairing the ramparts, so much so that the locals generously rewarded him, likely to make him stop. I see. Nice. All right, people took a lot of damage today. We're gonna have to repair a lot of stuff. Let me do Dullahan first for sure. And then probably Silger for sure as well. And then everyone else I'll think about. All right, let's see today's audiences. I wonder if Victoria is back. I wonder if she is pleased I'm gonna talk to Media first, whoever this is. Oh god, what the fuck? Holograms? We got holograms in this game? Huh? Greetings, distinguished greetings, venerable. Oh god, my voice. One second. Gotta drink water. Oh, this is Moonvale. Distinguished greetings, venerable sovereign. I am Media of the Twin Towers of the Lunar Oracle of Avalon, countless of the lands of Moonvale. But I suppose you know me better by my title of High Archmage. No. Oh. Well then, I suppose there is no harm in being an illustrious ignoramus entrusted with an entire kingdom. I am, venerable sovereign, the greatest mage to dwell upon these lands. I mastered both alchemy and spellcraft with equal perfection. A rare feat. Okay, yeah, you want to talk about how cool you are? Is that why you came here? To say how much better you are than me, huh? Naturally, this has earned me the honorable title not merely of Archmage, but of High Archmage, the highest distinction bestowed by the Council of High Mages of Moonvale. As proof, behold this spectral apparition that rises before your astonished eyes. As state-of-the-art hologramic phantom, unmatched anywhere in our realm, it transmits my image to you live. Whoa, you're telling me you could be a Twitch streamer? It's a bit blurred. So what brings you here? Well, we find ourselves in need of your assistance. We originally intended to solicit the help of the mages of Angalore, whose magical prowess is legendary. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Unfortunately, they now balk at the idea of dealing with anyone they deem a bit too close to your charming little kingdom, even though geographically speaking, we're technically closer to theirs than yours. But anyway, I see. So it's good for me that you didn't want to work with me, but you're being forced to work with me. I see. But really? Quite tragic, isn't it? So here we are, reduced to seeking help from a country far less gifted in the arcane arts, though still sufficient, I'm sure, to handle this tiny little problem of ours. It merely concerns a dragon, but a small one, truly. Its size is downright comical, believe me. Oh, we got like a guy for that. Yeah, we got a dragon guy. Everyone around here, they got a dragon guy. You know how you like people with trucks? You got a truck guy? I got a dragon guy. Need help knocking them? Oh no, that won't be necessary. Wait, what? I mean, that would be rather cruel. Just drive it. I'm gonna kill it. For example, scare it off or put it to sleep so it wakes somewhere else, preferably far beyond our lands. So what's wrong with the dragon? Well, for some mysterious reason, it has been attacking our villages for many moons now. We haven't the slightest clue, none at all, as to why it behaves this way, but it is the only cause of this chaos. Okay. Great, so you'll help us then? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm sure. By any chance, is there a knight in your area who knows a thing or two about dragons and spells? Would this skip the quest? Because I want to do it. I just want to know, like, if I do this, is it going to skip the quest, you know? I guess, you know, I could just use the demon for today. There's no reason not. Like, I already used the demon a couple of times. I just want to see what this does. Oh, what a curious idea. I mean, surely you realize that if you... Wait, I'm being told in my earpiece. Apparently there's a knight by the name of, what do you say, Meredith? Redith? Brexith? Ah, no, Edith. This young woman is somewhere near Pine Maze, though it's rather odd that we've never gone to meet her ourselves. Anyway, do feel free to meet her then. Yes! Knight acquired! Alright. Magnificent. Thank you, venerable neighbor. It's unusual for a dragon to attack without reason. Countess of Moonvale, might I ask if you have any information that could be useful? Oh my. Bzz, I'm losing you. Bzz, we're going through a tunnel. Bzz, a terrible connection. Bzz, bzz, cut. The state-of-the-art hologramic phantom vanishes with a shrill crackle. Well, hey, I'm okay with that because I get a new knight out of this most likely. All right, let's see what Marion and Epicrates want. Here we are at the decisive hearing, comrade. The hour of judgment has come. Wait, what? It's now? Wait, it's right now? Oh, fuck. It was a little too formal, sorry. So it is your decision that a witness will open the case with a statement to guide the ruling. We will watch the hearing from the background, and the sentence will be handed down at the end. There you go. That was the right tone, wasn't it? It wasn't bad. Splendid. Bring in the witness. All right, who is it? Oh, it's fucking Chester. No, anyone but Chester. Fuck. How can you accuse him? How? Witness, please state your identity. My identity? Well, it's written there, isn't it? When I talk to someone, I always see their name displayed. Chester's like me, for real, for real. I believe we are in the presence of the random member of the person who has been skillfully selected at random to give evidence. And I've got loads to say. First of all, this Epicritz, I've known him since he was tiny, teeny tiny, barely knee-high. I've never seen this clown in my life. He was exemplary, always sincere, always ready to help widows and orphans. Even back then, he already had a strong sense of private property. Anything not clearly guarded was kind of his. What? Objection! Oh, we're going fucking Ace Attorney vibes. All these details are just personal anecdotes. Juicy, yes, but irrelevant to the investigation. Should I apologize for my flair for the dramatic, Your Grace? That is indeed appropriate. Focus on Gavalt, please. No, give me private details. I want to know what's up. Nah, but at the same time, maybe I should learn about Gavalt, you know? But something tells me, Chester, it's better if I just kind of, like, agree. Oh, once he even gave me 20 cents to buy some milk. His goodness incarnate, I could cry. In short, if I had to sum up in one word, it would be innocent, but not necessarily in a good way. Please shut him up. Okay, so let's talk about the Gavalt Revolt. That's a pretty fun way of saying it, Gavalt Revolt, since apparently riling up the crowd is forbidden here. After the murder of that noble, people chirped a lot. They wanted to cut off heads, rise up against the established order, but absolutely not in any political sense. I never once heard Epicrit's name mentioned in Gavalt. In fact, I've never even heard that name in my life. Objection, Your Honor. Your Grace. This statement is in complete contradiction with the rest of the testimony. The analyses are conclusive. The witness is talking absolute nonsense. He's right. Maybe. But at least I'm telling it with flair. He has clearly exonerated the accused, hasn't he? No, I think this witness was particularly damning in his stupidity. So blatantly stupid that he could have exonerated the accused had he attempted to incriminate him. I can do that too if you'd like. That won't be necessary. We have all the information we need to reach our verdict. You're welcome. Thanks, Chester. Bolstered by this enriching testimony, the assembly will now convene before issuing its final decision. I don't care about Epicritz at all. One by one, the members of the assembly withdraw to engage in careful deliberation. The deliberations have now concluded. You employed a witness who was, to say the least, surprising, impertinent, and rude all at once to conduct the debates. A witness who was nonetheless entertaining. Alas, I fear this is not what one expects from a court. This maddening testimony did nothing but heighten our suspicions regarding Epicritz's guilt without offering any proof of his innocence. Thus, we have unanimously decided to declare our friend Epicritz, not without regret, guilty. Reactions are pouring in from all sides of this announcement. Silence. The defendant will be transferred this evening to Brimwood Penitentiaries, where he will be serving his sentence. The Brimwood's assembly decision is final and cannot be challenged. She looks up at you. As for you, comrade, it cannot be said that the Brimwood congregation is grateful for any significant contribution to this matter. Nevertheless, your advisor has proven to be very effective. We will therefore be slightly allies, nothing more. Yippee! It's that easy. Farewell. Okay. What an astonishing resolution, Sovereign. I hope you are satisfied with your choice. Dude, I don't know anything about you other than that you're a weird time traveler. Fuck off. And so our journey along this path comes to its end. But we shall meet again on our other paths, Sovereign. He is calmly escorted out by the assembly, which disappears without a word. Alright, hello, Victoria. Well, have you finally fulfilled my desires, my dear little sovereign? Dude, I did it in public. I killed the person in public and everything in Minecraft. Alright? How did you not know about it? If not, you know what awaits your advisor. Yeah, we took care of him. I expected nothing less. What an adorable little pet you make, so obedient and docile. Oi, I'm not obedient or docile. Thanks. Her look drips with contempt, but clearly it can't be all that unpleasant for you. As for my next request, far too many flies imagine they can harm me. Wretched vermin poking around in my private life as if they were worthy of it. Like that pitiful little mosquito whose arm I tore off. Such pathetic insects live only among filth, do they not? So I shall lure them back to their origin, every wretched creature gathered in one place, and then all you need to do is exterminate them. In the most painful way, preferably. Okay. Will you obey? I mean, sure, I can do it, fine. Sure, they'll be executed, I don't care. Send a few morally flexible knights to wipe out the whole bunch in the ambush she's setting up. Okay, yeah, sure. You know, that's what if you plot, you have to be ready for the consequences of plotting. I don't know what to tell you. Fine, I shall return when their anguished screams have reverberated across the entire realm of Briz. Hello, Elioth. Your Grace, there's a snake. No, a knot of giant snakes in Clovermont. What? Yeah, how to put it? The tails of the grass snakes crawling through the fields got all tangled up with each other, and now there's this sort of giant living ball writhing with serpents. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. Kill it dead. Yeah. Hello, Roland. There be more'n crabs in Gress, apparently because of ship trade. Crabs of this size that hail straight from South Bay, no doubt. They're giant. Sea monsters straight from the depths of hell, but somehow they still squeeze into ship barrels to make the crossing, go figure. Can we eat them? Yeah, never tried. Might be able to make a stew out of them, but the stink they might make might not be so pleasant for eating. Send them back home on the ships. No, a few coins. You can't send a knight to help? No, I can't. Your Grace, I won these few contracts at the annual Briz lottery. My wife was very proud of me. And off to the tavern. Thank you, courier. You're my favorite servant. Oh, we got a map room and a witch room time. Witch tower. Hey, yo, Belladonna. Your Grace, do you not find the request made by my colleagues from Moonvale strange? What do you mean? The lands of Moonvale are inhabited mainly by peaceful dragons. They hardly ever attack without a reason. I don't yet know what lies behind that, but you might want to beware of our archmages, Your Grace. Perhaps they have only revealed what suits them. After all, the Moonvalians are famed for such exaggerated pride that they sometimes hide the truth rather than admit embarrassment. Okay, thanks for the warnings. Okay. And map room, I gotta call upon the mystical knight. Send an invitation. Edith will arrive. Part of me thinks I should have, like, tried to help out the serpent. Oh, I bet if I could have gotten the serpent knight on my team if I didn't fuck that up, right? Oh well. It's too late now. Very sad. But what if, chat? What if we go back? What if I go back to the little dungeons? We go back a little bit. I don't remember when... Because this was Marion. This is where we would decide if we need to get the evidence, right? Yeah. No, I don't need them. I don't need the Serpent Knight. Sure, they may be kind of like weird, and they kind of fit the vibe of my current round table, but like, they're not all that. Let's be honest. All right. So I'm thinking for the dragon, we want to wait until we get the special knight that's associated with it. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of Victoria's Emery's enemies first. So we're gonna send Doulahan, and who's someone good? at fighting that kind of stuff. Silger wouldn't want to do it. We just send Aaron again, honestly. Aaron's not great in all those stats, but he can do it. He can do the job. All right, that's good. And then let's see what else we got. Music competition. That's a Gideon, if I've ever seen one. Gideon and Childeric. They got that easy, right? I don't think I need a third knight for that. The Renegade. We want to assassinate a Renegade? No. I'm thinking Snake Invasion. I think Silger can hunt them by himself. I think Silger's got this easy. Yeah, totally. Okay. Let's level up my knights now. Dullahan, agility. Ursula, magic. Silger, strength. Aaron, strength. Childeric, also strength. There we go. Dude, my knights love me. Look at this. They all fucking love me, dude. It's crazy. I have their undying loyalty. And then Ursula will stay back and hang out with us. I guess I'll buff Dullahan. That way they absolutely don't fuck up the... Dude, some of these quests, max strength is needed. Holy shit. That's crazy. Yeah, I think we're going to get rid of her enemies. So I need you to go fast. So I'm going to give you this horse. And then Aaron will get another fast horse. Give him the Sleipnir. That should do well. Yeah, I think that should be good. And then, is anyone horrifically injured? Because they can take 4 damage, and then these guys can take 1. So I think we're fine then. I think we're all good. All good in the hood. Ursula get trained, and then we'll give food to Aaron. Or Aaron. I keep swapping between the two. I can't decide. I just can't decide. Give him the tacos. Everybody loves the tacos. All right, here we go. Finish. Let's see how my knights do. Wait, did I give everyone a horse? I hope I did. I would like my knights to return promptly. Some of them won't get back yet. All right, getting rid of victorious enemies. Oh, easy. 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 Critical success, maybe? Perhaps? No. Just a great success. I'll take it. You know? I'll take it. Your knight has fulfilled Victoria's requirements and as a bonus, brought back a beautiful sword belonging to a murdered mercenary. Nice! The Flamberge sword. He gets 2 in everything? Yo, murder is badass. That's what I've learned today. Morally flexible is badass. Ooh, great success in a solo mission. Nice. Very nice. Training. Not enough for a level up, though. Ooh, Silger wants to talk. Is he about to tell me what dark deeds he's done in the past? All right, Silger, tell me. Seated upon an old stump, you glimpse the hunter lying in wait, but this time he is holding a bottle in his hand rather than a blade. You drinking? Ah, dear sovereign, taking in some air? A drink to help find peace? I'd like to tell you it helps, but it's a false lead that takes me further from what I'm really looking for, I'm afraid. A long sigh echoes through the silent gardens. I was thinking best on our last conversation, and my steps led me here. You mean your regrets? I did what I thought was right back then. Are these really regrets? Groveshire had long been plagued by petty crime, bands of thieves who seized control by force in our scattered villages, buried beneath the forest. Poor men without stature, men Gilhelm had spent years fighting. A single order from him was enough, and these nobodies were silenced. I was merely the shadow that carried it out, and no one wept for the dead I left behind. New attribute discovered, doesn't like assassination, but some of them were terribly young. Listen silently. That was 20 winters ago. Time passes so quickly. Gilhem asked me to dispose of a noblewoman who was abusing her power to enslave an entire village, an old enemy of the Count. Methodical work, my blades were sharp. Descending into her manor had been child's play. I proceeded as usual, clean and precise. No need for suffering on this creature. Because that's how I saw them back then. Creatures. Until her muffled cry echoed from the room next door. A baby. A little girl. This child. A secret the woman had hidden from the world, no doubt. I say nothing. Gilhem had already given me similar orders in the past to take care of his own bastards, at least some of them, those that weren't of noble birth. His voice, usually cutting as a knife's edge, falters for the first time. It's absurd, isn't it? But facing that child, all my crimes came crashing down on me with a violence I'd never felt before. So I took her in my arms, this little bundle of life. Dude, are you about to say something really fucked up? Had her mother been brought to justice another way, perhaps she would still care for the child, or perhaps she would have abandoned her, as so many nobles do with their bastards eventually. But I will never know. I raised the girl as best I could. Some means of atonement, I suppose. Okay, we get the happy ending. Well, the happy-ish ending. He stops, looking troubled. She became a remarkable woman. A huntress without equal, my redemption. But also my greatest shame. That's why Groveshire is no longer mine. It's hers now. You know, I can't comment on your past actions, but I understand what brought you here. Thank you for listening to my story. Does she know the truth? Yes, I told her this. Her story before I came knocking on your door. She didn't take it very well, but we're not exactly talkative, either of us. However, what I learned at your side is that through dialogue, one may open doors once thought locked. In time, I will see her again. She's busy as the new emissary of Beaconsbury, but I wanted to talk with her properly. Thank you for listening to my haunted feelings, dear Sovereign. You can take this bottle. I won't be needing it anymore. A powerful tonic. Nice. Who's Beaconsbury? Is that Blaine? He speaks no further, silently closing that door that had been, for a fleeting moment, held ajar. Well, that was nice. That was a nice little opening up. Anyways, audience time. Victoria again, Edith, Lael, Herschel, Lula, and Daisy. All right, hello, Victoria. Hello, hello. It seems you finally rid this kingdom of its vermin. What exquisite bliss. But if you want to belong to me entirely, my little bird, so obedient to my will, I have one final demand that you must satisfy. Yeah? She seems to be asking herself what satisfaction you find in stumbling over your words. Is she gonna kill one of my knights? There is a certain influential figure in Emberg who persists in thrusting their pathetic little nose into my private matters. He imagines that he can cast me aside, yet he is mistaken. This farce has endured long enough. I require you to dispose of this vermin, this man. This wretch's name is Yohav. Yohav, you can't. Silence. No, your grace, you cannot. I have the unpleasant feeling that a certain advisor here is very eager to lose his tongue. Who's Yohav? I mean yours, in case that wasn't obvious. Make up your mind now. Okay. I don't know who fucking Yohav is. The Count of Enberg. I don't care. That's fine. You can kill him. Yeah, we can kill him. Boop. Very well. Should you succeed in this, my dear little fledgling, then perhaps you shall finally be worthy to stand beside me. Don't dawdle. Your Grace, whatever you decide, know that I will remain loyal forever to you. But you can't do this. This man, Yohav, is the Count of Enberg. Okay, and is he, you gotta tell me, is he a chill dude? Just because he's a count, that doesn't mean I can't. This means we should sever all alliance with that county in the future, not to mention the dire political consequences that would follow. Pfft, that's fine. Nothing bad will happen. On a more personal note, I have... He catches his breath. This man is a dear friend with whom I shared my early years. Please don't do this, I beg you. I'm killing him. Arlen, I'm fucking killing him, okay? I'm sorry, it's your friend. I'm killing him, okay? You told me to do whatever it takes. You told me to do whatever it takes. And something tells me that by lying, I'm gonna get myself fucking killed. So I ain't gonna lie. Herschel and Lula. Hell of a job this is. Hello? Morning, Herschel of Kralgun, representative and member of the Brimwood General Assembly in Grumpf. Comrade. She looks you up and down slowly, as if weighing something invisible. Lula of Mossgard. We're not really used to formal ceremonies, but neither are you, from what we hear. Reassures us. He's still a decision maker. Doesn't seem like he does much deciding, does he? The worst ones are like that. I'm very good at making decisions. Thank you very much. Yep, saw you in action during the trial. No offense to my comrade. Anyway, you're on our side now, which means you're gonna have to put up with the General Assembly like the rest of us. So here's our dilemma. We want to create an inter-county anthem to harmonize the labor factions of Britannia. Got a stance on that? Sure. Wait, when did I get 50 people satisfaction? What the fuck? Well, no need to overdo it, right? That's kind of unhinged. Oh, cool. Sure, Ursula will be delighted to help write the lyrics. Wait, they know Ursula? Okay. Hello, Edith. Greetings, Your Grace. A dark veil seems to follow the young woman, falling over the audience room like a shroud of unease. A heavy tension grips your throat. Who are you? I am Edith, a cult knight of Moonvale. I have wandered for many years now. I imagine you've summoned me because you're looking for someone of wielding the most eclectic of arcane powers. That is my specialty. It would therefore be most fitting to make me a knight at your table. You seem perfectly suited for this role. Welcome to the team. I am, Your Grace, believe me. For moons, countless moons, I have trained to become a knight of renown, and even more moons training my skills as a sorceress. My mastery is absolute. You'll search in vain for another body that melds steel and sorcery like this. And what is this weird sword? My sword, which has been with me since forever and ever? Its name is Dansleaf. It is a mystical sword. I mean, I could kind of tell that. It's glowing. I tell you, it is impossible to part me from it, Your Grace. Purely of my own will, I adore it. The sword nestles against her. It seems to eye you as if you don't belong here. My only requirement, Your Grace, is simply, don't send me to murder people. You can do that, can't you? So, it's a cursed sword, obviously, right? And I have to remember not to send them to go murder people. Yeah, welcome to the team. We can handle this. Fantastic. I feel that we are going to enjoy it here. In a civil manner, of course. See you soon. I'm loving the knights I'm picking up. We got some real weirdos. Daisy. Mate, there's this shady guy in Milkford messing around with some really weird invention. Like a machine that bakes bread in record time. No more kneading your loaf with sweat and tears. But all the bakers in town now seem to be slowly losing their minds. The important thing is that you save time. Majestina, standing behind Daisy, seems to sigh. Are you stupid or what? Protect our local craft or perish. Oh, fine. I will pay traditional artisans more generously. Majestina nods her head, visibly relieved. All right, Lael. Your Grace, that's awful. Our horses. It's horrible. For the past few days, someone's been stealing them. Our precious companions. We've not a single clue for our mercenaries to follow. Ooh, I don't have any good scholars. Ooh, yikes. It's a shame. I'm sorry to tell you, boss. I don't know what to tell you. All right, well, let's see. What is the... They don't want to do assassination. Lady Edith of Avalon is a wandering knight from Moonvale who, according to rumor, was obsessed with the idea of becoming a knight long before she even became a mage. While she is now recognized for her talents, let's just say her reputation was once significantly less stellar. Interesting. All right, well, we're going to send her on the dragon quest. And what's this blade do? What's the evil blade do? We don't know. Cool. All right. Well, we're going to send her. We'll send Aaron. Oh, Aaron needs to be high strength, though. I also want things to not have that much time gone, so I'm going to give them good horses right now. Sleipnir's there. Actually, I should see if we have any new horses available. I forgot to check. Let's see. Whoa, Bayard. That looks sick. I'll buy that horse. Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. Are there any other, like, fast horses? I need 2 for a Pegasus. Okay. So, we're going to give you Bayard, because that's sick as fuck. And you have the dragon hunting bow, right? Pretty sure you do. And then one more person for this quest. We need high strength and magic. We can send Dullahan. That would be kind of good, right? Give him Sleipnir. I might give him a different sword, though. Maybe we just keep it like that, actually. All right, so I have 2 free people. Assassinate Yohav. Wit, strength, and luck. Silger wouldn't want to assassinate anyone is the problem. Aaron would want to be the one to assassinate. But apparently it's really easy to assassinate Yohav is the thing. So, like, I'm kind of tempted to then just send Ursula and then just give her the luck blade, right? As long as she doesn't low roll luck, we'll be fine. Right, guys? Nothing bad could possibly happen. Nothing could possibly go wrong. And then that'll cut her time down a lot. All right, who's injured significantly? 5, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Let's see. Wait, Demon Hunt. Ooh. That could be a fun one to go for. We should definitely do the Demon Hunt, because then I could get the Demon Heart for the Demon Sword. Yes, that's a great idea. Okay. Something tells me if I send Dullahan on that quest, something wacky will happen. And I kind of want to do it just to see what happens, you know? I'm just a little silly guy. I just want to see everything burn. All right, so this can do up to 5 damage. So we need them to have at least 5 things of HP, which they all do, which means I'm going to go ahead and probably heal Silger. Actually, I'll heal Aaron and Ursula. And then we'll send Silger to training. Silger, you are going to train. And then we will have Ursula get the food, because I need her to do well on the assassination quest. Right. Select. Likes tacos. Everybody loves tacos. I do love me. I could go for a taco right now, actually. Like, for real, for real. For real, for real. All right, Ursula, repaired. Aaron, repaired. Sick. Okay. Assassination time. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. It's time. Dink donk. Dink donk. I'm kind of scared because the game hasn't given me like a you will have big challenge in this many turns, which means when it does, it's gonna be like a really bad. Which, I mean, I guess we are in like the finale, but like, let's assume it's the finale. But like, we'll see how it goes, I guess. Music competition, unexpected outcome. Sir Gideon set the competition ablaze. Despite his questionable musical talent, his fans waiting outside, gifts in hand, had clearly not attended the same show. Huh. They love him so much. Ooh, nice food. All right, how's the assassination going? Please don't fuck up. Oh, hell yeah. Critical success. Perfect. Perfect, Ursula. You're such a good assassin. Arlen's notes, nothing. Sorry, Arlen. I don't know what to tell you, boss. Compromising notes. Notes from the late Count Yohav, apparently packed with all the juicy, career-ending secrets of Brizz's high society. Perfect for keeping them all on a nice short leash. Oh, interesting. Okay. That could be useful. Let's see. I guess we just do audiences right now, right? Yeah. Also, I thought these guys had horses that reduce the duration by 2. I thought they would go faster. Did I not give them the right thingy? Am I stupid? I might be. Oh well. Hey, Victoria, just the person I wanted to see. How's it going? ... So you took care of eliminating the ridiculous little pest from Enberg. Yep, they will never ally me ever again. They'd never even visited me. They never came here, so I had no reason to care for them. Yeah, Arlen, I get it. He seems to be holding back tears. Against all expectations, you managed to prove your worth to me. Therefore, I am now willing to entertain your roundtable. I could reduce every one of your obstacles to nothing but forgotten remnants, and erase from this world anyone who dares to stand against your reign. Understood? Welcome to the team. Holy shit, you got crazy stats. Oh my goodness. May our path be paved with glory then. Nice. I got an achievement for that. Morris. Have you visited our night market? Is it different? You bet. You must see our beautiful fish on sale. Night markets are super sick though, chat. I have to say, even if it's like the same exact thing, just the fact that it's at night makes it so cool. We sell all sorts of things there. A bit too much sometimes. These days, you can even find poison powder there sometimes. But not great for business. The product's been pulled from the shelves, but we'd like to know where it's coming from so it doesn't happen again, you see. Okay. We'll send someone to pose as a merchant. Oh, yes, I'll take it. Lula. In Brimwood, we're used to being self-sufficient. Siding with someone, and from so far off at that, it's just not how we do things. So the question goes to the Assembly. Will you support the spread of our precepts and the expansion of the guild? I guess that was to be expected. Oh, you know, we're not all of one mind here. Some dream of a workers' inter-county. Others would rather wall themselves in and wait for the world to blow up. Nah. I need the nobility to like me a little bit more ideally. Well, we'll just wait for the world to blow up then. All right. Oh, the demon wants to talk. Hey, demon. What are you commenting on? Is it about me killing the Count of Enberg? Yes, your grace. So you recruited this Victoria. Gulp. The demon's afraid of her? Damn. Crazy. Are you afraid of her? Me? Afraid of this human? No. Just keep it out of my hair, please. Don't worry, I'll protect you from her. Fucking little baby. Please. Okay, well that's kind of, interesting. So what's up with Victoria then? Cannot change relic. Score bonus if the quest involves killing humans. Oh, she's a half-demon. Interesting. The great and formidable knight Victoria is renowned throughout the kingdom for her unmatched talent and ruthless nature when defending her interests. She is sometimes even described as invincible in some ballads. It is best to avoid making her an enemy. Level 13. Damn. Crazy. She is pretty good. All right, well, let's get my goobers assigned today. Oh, wait, I fucking forgot. I gotta be spying on my new goobers now. Investigate Victoria. I need to know more. What kind of weird stuff is going on there? All right, what do we got? Demon Hunt. I want to do that. Definitely want to do that. So Demon Hunt. Dualahan would be great for that, is the thing. So I might actually wait to send them on that quest. What does her blade do, by the way? Oh my god, it gives her so much. The most powerful sword in the entire kingdom. Once wielded by the most powerful knight in the entire kingdom, a sword said to let you win any duel, despite the tiny detail that we only got it by winning a duel. That's funny. Okay. The renegade, yeah, she would be great at this. She would love to kill them. You would do such a good job killing them. You go, girl. Take the... Which of these? Okay, the other one's occupied, so we'll do this one. So that you go fast. And then, let's see. Children. So we'll assign you here. I honestly don't know that I need to send anyone else with you. I feel like you got this, but maybe I'll send one person just in case. Just in case we'll send Childeric, you know? Does Childeric... That Childeric doesn't care about assassinations. Okay. Griffin... And we have 3 additional knights. The Snake King. That one seems like a good one for me to do. We'll do Silger, because it's hunting a monster. And Gideon can be backup. That seems good. And then Ursula gets trained. Sounds good to me, boss. Gideon, increase your agility. Silger, increase your agility as well. Ursula, more wit, please. And then Childeric, more strength. Thank you. And then we gotta heal some people. I think I mostly just want to heal Childeric. Yeah, we'll heal Childeric. Let's see, Forge. Repair armor. Childeric, there you go, buddy. Nice 10 armor there. I might as well also repair Silger while I'm at it. And then training ground, we'll send Ursula. Boop, boop. Boop, bop, beep, bop, boop. All right. I think that's all good then, boss. Yeah. All right. Finish. I'm kind of curious now, I just want to look it up. You know, could I have gotten Victoria on my side without actually killing Enberg? Like, would that have, like... I feel like she would know. I feel like she feels like a character that would just know that I lied, and that would be very bad for me, even if we succeeded, you know? So we'll stick with what we did, you know? Oh, Emil. I forgot about Emil. What were the missions I sent people on again? Which one's more important? I think the Renegade's more important. It doesn't really matter, actually. Either one works. Alright, let's see what Victoria likes. You like tacos? No, you're probably a crepe person, aren't you? Nope, you're not a crepe person. Okay, maybe taco then. Maybe they are a taco person. Look, I'm already building a rapport with them. Next cycle. Alright, how's the dragon going? No, there was no, like, special thing by using you? Really? You're not special? That's crazy. Dude, this is a tough dragon, though. Holy moly. Luckily, we got Dragon Fighter Boy over here. Oh, we almost had a critical success. That would have been awesome. Alright, and they barely took any damage. That's awesome. I love it. After a chase that cost your knights a few strands of hair, the dragon was driven far from the lands of Moonvale. Let's hope it doesn't return. Okay. Ursula got trained. Wait, was she already at that? Oh, is she max level? Is that what that is? Level 15. Is 15 the max level? I think that might be the case. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting, if I say so myself. All right, I'm going to have you get a little bit more strength, and then you... Man, you are actually pretty good at all that. Get some wit. Totally not evil blade. I just realized we picked up like 2 very evil aligned knights right now. Like, actually, probably more evil, even eviler than Doulahan, maybe. I'm getting the vibe. Oh, they want to talk to me. Hey, Edith, how's it going? Your gardens are so soothing, Your Grace. The young woman keeps her eyes fixed on the little pond at her feet. When most of Avalon's lakes hum with magic, spells crash into them and make the water's surface ripple in all sorts of ways, like an invisible dance upon the water. But here, nothing happens. Nothing at all. It's pleasant. That's disappointing. I'll make sure to curse the pond. Oh, but your lands are far too devoid of magical energy to hold even a single spell, Your Grace. The lands of Moonvale concentrate such a density of occult energy that they naturally trap every magical essence, amplifying them like a perpetual echo. If you wanted to simulate that effect here, you need an arcanist wholly devoted to maintaining a permanent spell, like a slave condemned to breathe over the water's surface. A dead leaf lands onto the watery surface and draws a fleeting wave. Fortunately, you didn't recruit me to do that, did you? How do you prefer to spend your talents? I'm glad when my knightly talent precedes over my esoteric gifts. She stops briefly to press her ear against her blade, listening attentively. I've trained a lot so that my mastery of the blade catches up with my arcane genius, after all. That's what I've pursued forever and ever. And that's why Danceleaf stays by my side. Her sword curls around her, seeming to awaken joyfully at the sound of its own name. Where did you find this sword? My faithful Danceleaf? It's a legendary sword of Moonvale. It belongs to me. To me! Okay, Gollum over there, little Smeagol. She tightens her grip on the hilt a bit. Let's say I was clever enough to uncover where it was sealed, and I freed it. Without any misunderstanding, of course. I was worthy enough of that legendary blade for it to belong to me, and nobody had anything to say about it. Nobody. And I finally could become who I always wanted to be, by its side. Right by its side. And why not focus on your magical skills? I come from a lineage of powerful mages of Moonvale, Your Grace. My blood has been magical since its tiniest drop. I love magic, but isn't it tiresome to be confined to this role that's all mapped out for me? Likes magical rituals, okay. I've never made any effort to make myself worthy of these arcanes. It's a hollow gift, without merit, contrary to being a knight, the role that resisted me for so long. I was so frail, so petite against the weight of the breastplate. but I fought. Edith stops again to press her ear against the blade, which seems to vibrate strangely while her lips murmur a confused whisper. Yes. Anyway, I'm infinitely happy that you made me a knight at your table, Your Grace. But you haven't forgotten that I'm not made to murder others, right? I'm not supposed to murder people. You keep pointing that out, and it makes me feel like you want me to murder people, you know? Right? Thank you, Your Grace. Without another word, her eyes return to stare at the water's surface. Do you want me to have you murder someone? Do you want me to have you murder someone? Is that what you want? I feel like they want me to have them murder somebody. I don't know. Anyways, audience time. Let's see who's here. Oh. Jesus. No. The crowd parts for the imposing silhouette of an uninvited guest. With an almost unreal slowness, each of his steps subtly unsettles the ambient air. Who are you? Time seems to slow down as your eyes narrow and crumple, blinded as if by a blazing sun. My most respectful salutations, August Majesty. Is he an empire? Are you Arthur Pendragon, regent of the Empire of Angalore? Gasp! And I presented beside me Sir Merlin in his capacity as my privileged advisor. Does indeed seem that behind this light stands another man, silent. Please state the reason for your presence on our lands. Of course. But fear not, I bear only diplomatic intentions. Is he sincere? Hard to tell with all this light. Your eyes are burning. Could you dim it a bit? I'm gonna squint really hard. Yes, my apologies, I always forget. He taps on his sword, and the world seems finally to plunge back into darkness. comfortable and gentle on the eyes, your comfort zone. Oh, there's Merlin. He's like a little guy. I'm listening. First, you know that my allies and I have watched your rise with keen curiosity ever since the day you opened the doors to this tower. Remarkable for a sovereign of no standing, it almost deserves praise. But it has not escaped our attention, the ferocity at which you expand your domain. Ferocity which today threatens the serenity of our people. And now here you are creeping at the very edges of our borders, like a blade hovering over the executioner's block. I'm gonna beat your ass, alright? Just you wait. When I look at you, I realize that there are many other things I want to conquer. Is that like an innuendo? He stops, unable to determine whether you've issued a threat or a friendly attempt at rapprochement. Well, let's see if any of my new knights like me being a silly little guy. Let's see. Ursula liked that. We know that. Gideon liked that. Anybody else? Anybody else like that? No, just those three. Okay. Be that as it may, my sole compass is to defend the afflictions of my people and our allies. We must therefore find common ground. If you continue down this path, we will have no choice but to declare war. Oh, ad time, chat. Oh. Alright, I'll be right back after the ads though, chat, alright? See you soon. Alrighty, chat. Ads are done, and I am back. Back to the, quite frankly, probably really important conversation. I was like, Arthur, give me a second here. We gotta have our ad sponsor break. Like, wait, what? What do you mean ad sponsor? And then wheels out giant, some medieval sign. To be frank with you, I'd rather avoid reaching that point. What are you saying? The Empire of Angalor forged its power through the lands it conquered and colonized. Your reputation is built on fear, and you dare claim you'd prefer diplomacy? Indeed, I cannot deny the history of our sovereignty, but we are not our forefathers, and I wish that we could walk a different path. A different path? I've only been ruling our empire for a few years, as you surely know. Of course. Sadly, much of my energy since taking power has gone into repairing the damage left by my father, Uther. I would not inflict further suffering upon others for the sake of chasing conflict with Briz. So that's why you attacked my village a few moons before I took the throne. Your question is sharp as a knife. Yeah, you fucker. You've caught yourself in a loop. Your question is sharp as a knife freezes him for a fraction of a second. So you were there that day? Yet not a hint of surprise colors his face. Allow me to offer you my most sincere apologies. This incident is not representative of our current intentions. Not only that we're looking for something we did not find that day, it was a mistake. Yeah, sure, buddy. Your Grace, he lowers his voice. If you'll allow me, his honesty still seems quite murky to me. I implore you, exercise the utmost caution. And how can we trust you? I fear I have no proof of my good faith but my word, and that of the people I carry. Okay, what's your idea? We could be open to the idea of diplomatic talks to peacefully resolve this dispute, as long as our allies believe you are acting in good faith. He seems to weigh his words carefully before continuing. Another possible path is for you to hand over a particular object, the golden key. Dude, I don't even know where this fucking golden key is. I don't know what it's all about. If you were to possess this relic and agree to hand it over to us, a genuine peace could be established between our kingdoms with the full endorsement of all of our allies. But of course, one way or another, such undeniable peace would inevitably mark the end of any further expansion on your part. If, however, you choose war, know that we will not hesitate to mobilize every means at our disposal to defeat you. And what do you want with the relic? Nothing that concerns you, I'm afraid. Merlin, behind the Emperor, whispers a few words to him. I seem to have heard you recruited the great knight Victoria, the finest warrior in all of your realm. Frankly, this strengthens my desire to avoid any confrontation. Yo, Victoria's important. He pauses thoughtfully. Now it's my turn to ask you some questions. Would you be amicable to a negotiation with us and our allies? Or are you nothing more than an uncontrollable animal with an unrepressible desire for conquest? Speak true on your intentions, strange majesty. Dude, I haven't even forced anyone to do anything. They come to me and they're like, can you do in my Uber Eats delivery? And I say, okay, I can do your Uber Eats delivery. And then they're like, wow, thank you. Let's be allies. Like, how is that? How am I being aggressive? Except for the one time I did assassinate someone. I'm sure you and I could get along very well, wink suggestively. Yeah, I gotta throw him off. Throw him off his guard. He stares at you, clearly having no idea what you're trying to communicate. Maybe a wink without the mask would have been more effective. Wink even more suggestively. Faced with the sheer distress your gesture seems to have caused in his mind, the wink, no matter how pronounced, being still invisible under a mask, he remains speechless. Does that mean your intentions are peaceful? The tension is unbearable. I therefore conclude that we both wish to avoid confrontation, but if that proves impossible for one reason or another, I advise you to consider another strategy. Well, the people of the kingdom will unite under one banner against you, or my most powerful allies. Would my allies be probably the people of the kingdom, because I already have 50 fucking people power. Yeah. I need 7 allied counties, so I need to ally the 2 final counties or I'm fucked. I need $5,000! Oh my god! Okay. Okay. So be it. I'll return turn 45? Oh, I got time. I can do it. I'll return to you after our internal negotiations, strange majesty. Well, that sounds like quite a problem. It seems the Emperor himself doubts the outcome of the challenge he has just set for us. Prepare carefully, Your Grace. Your reputation may well seal the torments of destiny. You mean the reputation that I may not have just ruined by killing the Count of Onberg. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I should look at the quest item that I got from that, right? Media. Oh god, dude, the sound that they do whenever, like, the click, very loud. Greetings, distinguished, O illustrious sovereign. Or rather, should I say, O illustrious competitive dragon repeller, original title, recognized by no academy. You did indeed prove surprisingly effective at scaring off the beast, but alas, probably not wicked enough. 2 nights later, it had already returned furious, even more grumpy than usual. It devoured the Avalon bell tower like a mere snack in retaliation. It might be wise to do a little more, don't you think? I mean, it looks pretty... It was you who said it would be cruel to kill the dragon. Well, perhaps that clarification was a recommendation from the Council of High Mages. But as for me, in my very glittering capacity as High Archmage, I would simply say, I don't give a royal damn. Okay, I can work with that. Moonvale is in shreds right now, so just go and whack that dragon pronto. Unless, of course, you have a more subtle plan. It looks pretty fierce, doesn't it? Oh yes, what a curious behavior, isn't it? Oh, I can't hear you. No idea why. It's probably just completely insane. I have a feeling you're not telling us everything. Oh, you are mistaken, oh illustrious sovereign. You have all the crucial information you need to take the next step. The cold, meticulous, and perfectly justified assassination of this dragon. All we can do is kill the dragon, then. Okay. Very well. I shall send my blessings from afar for your knight's victorious return. I bet this is one where, like, in my blessings that the dragon has already had its last meal, just in case. Good luck. I probably need to, like, rewind time or something to get a different outcome, maybe? Oh, it's Arnold. Your Grace, it is you I speak with, yes, and not that creature? The young man seems terrified. What? Sir Arnold, calm yourself. What news do you... Wait, a shapeshifter? If he thinks it's me, if he thought there was another thing that was me, that means there's someone pretending to be me. I don't know what's real anymore. A terrible creature has been haunting our village for several days now, and it steals the guise of others. At first it took the form of a dog, then a wolf, enough to reopen the recent and deep-seated wounds left by the Groveshire beast's passage. But the creature did not stop there. Yesterday I found another me sleeping in my own bed. Damn, that's fucked up. What proof do I have that you are the real one? How can I prove that? How's your dear friend and Damien and Gavalt? Damien? You joke around about that boorish old man being my friend. Oh, it was a test to make sure I was the real Arnold. Forgive me. Now that that's settled, the creature tearing our village apart with fear and mistrust, and it seems to have no intention of stopping. There is a mounting number of people accusing people of crimes the other claims to not have committed. The other day, the creature set fire to our stockpiles whilst disguised as one of the guards. In our pursuit of him, we found the real guard disemboweled in a barrel. His skin seemed to have been peeled off his body. Ew. Who knows what damage it will continue to cause. Yeah, we gotta deal with that. The skinwalker? We gotta deal with that. Thank you. I hope it's not too late. Alright, there's 2 quests I want to do. Oh god, everyone wants to talk. Oh god, so many people want to talk. Okay. Start with Stable Boy. Oh, here's yet another who wishes you harm, your grace. Well, at least this one has the merit of being a human. And almost likable. Well, He asked me for directions this morning, and I pointed him toward the audience room. Did he tell you anything else? It's possible he spent an hour or so in the stables, yes? And, I should tell you, I did shake his hand, you see. He was very invested in the anatomy of the horses. But I didn't tell him anything compromising, your grace. My lips were sealed. Okay. Very good. Very good job. Let's talk to... Who is this again? The guy, that one guy. Oh yeah, my quest items. Perfect. When will I get to use the compromising notes? Something tells me it will be very useful later on. Your grace. Thus the Empire of Angalore stands before us. The veneer of his confidence seems to be crumbling. You could almost see the beads of sweat glistening upon his balding pate. Are you really gonna face them, Your Grace? No, please don't tell me anything. I'm certain that your brilliant mind will find the most peaceful solution for everyone. I refuse to know any more about our fate. Spare me the details, all right? Okay. Who's next? Forge? Wow, what a presence, that Emperor. Do you think you could ask him to lend me his sword? I think it's got an ancient spirit trapped in that tempered glass. A classic enhancement design, but I've never seen one so powerful. I'd love to have a tinker, or even a proper glimpse for more than a second. I'll start a war for this relic. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, well, I was mostly asking that as a joke. I dream about it, but not at the cost of this entire kingdom. Bro, we would win the war. Trust me. Come on. We totally win. Simple as. And map room. Hey, Arlen. Just as I feared, the Anglo Empire has set its sights on us. But drawing the wrath of tyrants is the inevitable fate of every accomplished ruler, isn't it? However, it must be admitted that this new emperor, Arthur Pendragon, does not live up to his predecessor's reputation. He has presented himself with a surprising semblance of empathy. If, of course, he's being sincere. Yeah? Well, may Britannia emerge from this ordeal more powerful and united than ever. Anything on the map? No. So we need to ally Basalt and Moonvale. We can't fuck that up because I already pissed off Onberg. They fucking hate me. They absolutely hate me. So, yeah. Fun. Training ground. Saladin. What a delight to see dear Arthur throw down such a challenge to you. This promises to be a confrontation worthy for the chronicles of history. Dear Arthur, do you know each other? Naturally, a close family friend, if you must know. It was by my own hand that he was trained in the arts of iron. In my early youth, even then, he was a valiant combatant. The lands of Angalor are those that saw my birth after all. I'm gonna defeat him. Confidence that suits you, my dear. That is the duel that will cement your legend. Well, just with a friendly joust, yes? I certainly hope you don't intend to scuff up my old friend's angelic face too much. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Talk? It seems that you'll have to face a danger far greater than anything you have countered before, Your Grace. I don't fear him. I'm aware of it. I do not want to scare you, Your Grace, but it's going to be tough. Let's be honest, you have me at your side, the most powerful witch on these lands, far surpassing many others in Angalor. And yet, despite this, I doubt our chances of success. The lands of Angalor are teeming with energies and mystical creatures that take root only on this soil. And Merlin, the Emperor's close advisor, is a wizard whose name transcends legend. So let us not underestimate their formidable occult powers. But I will do my utmost to lend you my hand, Your Grace. Thanks. Alright, who's next? Gallery? I'm gonna talk to you after. I'm gonna wait. Talk to Alwena? Well, Your Grace, so the Empire of Angalor has decided to cross paths with you. It's gonna be tough. Allow me to think exactly the opposite, my dear. I heard that Arthur Pendragon, son of the formidable Uther, came to you seeking common ground rather than preaching confrontation. In my humble opinion, Your Grace, he deserves the benefit of the doubt regarding the sincerity of his intentions. After all, young Arthur only ascended the throne at the age of 10. He was then but a child full of innocence. He did not experience his father's tyrannical reign with full awareness, but merely suffered its unfortunate consequences. Therefore, it seems entirely consistent to me that he would strive to move away from what he witnessed as a child. How did his father die? I do not have the details of the events, alas. It would seem that it occurred during the Brimwood revolts. Wait, huh? His death left everyone stunned. So fiercely did that crumbling old dynast cling to his crown for centuries. Something's telling me that the Serpent Knight was involved with that, if he died in Brimwood. Also, tell me a rumor, please, about Victoria. Hates diplomacy. I could have told you that, boss. I need better gossip than that. I need juicier gossip than that. All right, we'll talk to Lady of the Tower. I have felt the omnipotence of a shadow I had dreaded seeing appear before you for many moons, my dearest. Has Uther Pendragon, the Emperor of Angalor, challenged you? Nah, it's his son. So that tyrant has perished. I believed his end to be impossible. He was already imposing his iron grip upon the lands of Angalor for decades when I faded. Too many long decades, as if he were gifted with unnatural longevity. His son, his imprint bears a haunting similarity. Well, perceiving his shadow does not allow me to discern his intentions. It is entirely possible that a reign as murderous as Uther's has branded the lineage of Angalor with a red-hot iron, tainting his legacy today. That despot was guilty of atrocities, my sovereign. He shed blood far too often, sometimes for mere pleasure. But let us not forget that our kingdom also experienced periods of calm within the Empire. A peace that was certainly fragile. With the Empire, not within. A peace that was certainly fragile, yet very real. That his son now seeks to regain that balance is a perfectly credible hypothesis. The Empire is always going to be a threat, though. That is true, my sovereign. But you have complete freedom to decide how to deal with this threat according to your conscience. Well, I don't have the golden key that they really want, so, there's only one option. No matter what happens, you must put an end to this danger one way or another. Otherwise, the Empire of Angalor will eventually seize the tower, and by extension, me. I would never let such a thing happen, my precious. I would never do that. I would never. I have faith in you, my sovereign. Alright, let's talk to the demon. Hey, demon, how's it going? Ah, your grace. So this emperor is looking for trouble, is he? I suppose those Angalor punchbags just had to give us a little demo of their overinflated egos. An emperor? Who even calls themselves something that pretentious these days? You seem not to have them in your heart. I would rather say they are boring and stupid. Attempting to scare you into submission? They're so predictable. Their little light show was pitiful. You have the best ally by your side. Me. What else do you need? So don't you worry, your grace. I'm certain you're going to crush them. Grind them to bits. Well, if not in this life, then surely in the next. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I think it's time for round table time. Round table time. Wait. Oh, we gotta fight the dragon again. I see. And then we got a skinwalker we gotta deal with. I wanted to do the demon hunt, though. But I should probably deal with this first. So we're gonna send Ursula. And we're gonna send a Edith needs to fight not people. He has to fight creatures. Aaron would be good. Aaron can handle that. And you should take a not as strong horse. I need the good horses for other people. And then you can just take that one. Let's see. That's good. Should probably heal Ursula. It's a good idea. And then you. Is there anything that has only 2 people? No, they all. Oh no, there's a couple. Do I think 2 people could fight the demons? I don't know. It's probably best that I bring 3 just in case, though. So we'll do one of these other options then. Murder of the pirate leader. Oh, that's a person though. Edith wouldn't. A part of me wants to see what happens if I have Edith assassinate somebody, you know? Siphon. You know, I should really, investigate Edith now that I think about it. One second. Can I change who I'm investigating? Nope. Okay. I might just not send them on a mission. Unless, is there, a normal non-fighting mission? Edith's not very good at that stuff, though, is the... I mean, maybe there's a mission the 2 of them can do. Even though I think it might be a bit sketch, you know? A ghost. We need... no. The griffin. Wit, agility, and luck. I mean, they could probably handle the griffin, the 2 of them, right? I believe in their abilities. Nobody will be training today, but Oh well. All right. Kitchen. Kitchen time. Send a meal with Edith. Do you like tacos? No. Damn it. Must be a crepe person. I need to repair some armor. Repair armor today. Let's see. Ursula. And then Edith. That seems good to me. Finish. Go, my knights! I forgot to give people horses. I fucking forgot. God damn it. I keep forgetting to do that. Ah! I'm a fool, chat. I am such a fool. Well, hopefully... Okay, no, they're done. Thank God. Here we go. The Snake King. Oh, yeah. He got that easy. I didn't even need to have Gideon help. It's just that easy. And we get a critical success, baby. And I guess at this point, I don't even have to worry about, like, completing a bunch of quests for level up purposes anymore. Because everyone's like, nearly max level at this rate. Can we get a critical on the Skinwalker? Yes! Yes, no damage is so good. The Thieving Griffin. Oh god, I don't know if we're gonna be... Okay, we're not beating this one, boss. Unless? Nope. We're fucking up. Ow. Ow. Okay. Well, fuck. R.I.P. Clovermont's relic. They didn't need it. They didn't need it anyways, I bet. It's totally fine, right? Totally fine. Alright, well, first things first, I'm gonna immediately repair Doulahan before I forget. And then also Edith. There we go. Alright. Oh, intendancy. Rumor time. Alright, what do we know about Victoria? Touchy. Affinity lost doubles during mission assigning. I see. So it's hard to make her like me. I should double check how much she likes me right now. So I don't, like, lose her. She likes me well enough. She likes me well enough for now. Part of me wants to, like, investigate her one more time. But I already investigated Edith, so... Oh well. Audience time. Who do we got? Berta, Herschel, Aristocrat. Nonet is made up of knights of all kinds, and while we do love combat, we also have a great love for feasts and therefore ceremonial armor. We're proud of our armor, but they're not always fancy. You know what I mean? Do you know any craftsmen who could help us create beautiful yet practical combat armor? Ooh, I almost had it. Lady Karina will probably be able to help. Oh, would Lady Karina do that for us? She could easily combine style and practicality indeed. Alright, I need this noble to like me a little bit more. Grumph, need you a revolt. Give a questioning Grumph didn't understand. Yeah, sorry. It's just we're used to handling these kinds of problems ourselves usually. But this time it's a whole different ballgame. Smuggled magic weapons have landed in the penitentiaries. God knows how, right in the inmates' hands. It's total mayhem down there. Some of the guys, the worst scum to ever walk the earth, have decided it's time to tear the whole place down. Okay. Oh, we have to do that now? Oh, fuck. Make it quick. Won't hold long. Have you heard the rumors, Your Grace? Some members of the common folk in Briz seem fascinated by the political history of Brimwood and apparently are inspired by it. And by that I mean ideas of execution of nobles, revolutions, and other such little amusements. You should act before they start all taking on these inspirations. Okay, I can do that. It'll make the nobles happy, and then I'll have a nice thing. Perfect. I'll be smiling to pass on the news. All right, chat. We got a lot of missions. A couple have deadlines. So we got to deal with the minor revolt and the dragon. I still want to do the demon hunt. I still want to do it. All right, dragon. We send Aaron because you're a dragon hunter. Doulahan because it's literally built for Doulahan. Like, Doulahan's got the things for it, boss. I'm telling you. I might just need to bring energy potions so that they can do it quickly. So I'm actually gonna buy some. Unless, do I already have some? I forgot. I have 2. I'll buy a 3rd energy potion. There we go. Nice. All right. So we'll have these 3 fight the dragon. That should be good. And then, let's see. Miner's Revolt. We'll send 3 other bozos for that. So, we've got Ursula. Yeah, I think these 3 are decent. They could decently handle it, kinda. I'll send all 3 just in case, though. So reduce the duration there. Gideon. Okay, you also already have steeds. Good. I think that should be fine. Anybody horrifically injured that I should heal up? Gideon, you'll survive anything that happens. What about the dragon fight? 5 damage maximum? Yeah, they can handle that too. Okay, cool. Cool. In that case, I think we're all good, and I'm gonna give... Let's see. Edith, do you like... I forgot, did I give you tacos or crepes? I'll give you a crepe this time. Okay. So now I just need to ally 2 more counties and get money. So after this, after I kill the dragon, Moonvale will be my ally. But I still have to get the freaking Basalt Isles, and they haven't like reached out to me at all. That's a problem. That's a wee bit of a problem. All right, let's see how this goes. Victoria and Childeric. Oh, they got that easy. They got that so easy, boss. Critical? Can we get a critical, please? Yeah. We love a critical. We love a critical success. We love it so much. Miner's Revolt. Ooh, this one's... Okay. This one could be bad. Unless... Wait. Hold. Oh, we're fine. We got it. We got it. We got this. Silger's gonna... Yep, there we go. Maybe even critical? Question mark? No. Just a great. I'll take a great success, though. Better than nothing. Ooh, yeah, Gideon's a bit low. Gonna have to repair that. Alrighty. And I completely forgot to give the other team the thingies, which is really awkward because now... Did we... Oh, no, they're doing the dragon right now, right? Yeah, so I wanted them to finish this turn, though, but oh well. Oh, Victoria wants to talk. Hello, Victoria. How's it going? You find Victoria absorbed in the history section, searching with meticulous focus. Upon drawing near, her vexation becomes apparent. Her eyes narrowed with evident disdain. Is everything all right? Oh, you. Is there a single book in your damned library that isn't a rag of nonsense? You need a far richer collection of knowledge if you wish to call yourself a sovereign worthy of the name. To be greatness is to be steeped in history, my little bird. Yet not a single volume here offers a worthy account of sovereign Herod's reign. Is this not rather peculiar? Your library is overflowing with absurdities and ridiculous nursery rhymes from simple-minded children regarding the other idiots who have succeeded one another on this throne. Who was Herod? She stares at you coldly. She didn't like that. Fallen from the nest and so much to learn, you poor little bird. In ages past, Herod was the sovereign who brought true prosperity to these lands, a ruler of iron will, an iron fist whose grip crushed all opposition, no matter how slight, conquering half the empire's territory in the process. Herod's knights were all renowned for their ferocity on the battlefield. Dagon of Dracovic and his brothers Dracus and of Gavalt, Almor the First, or even William the Marksman. Some of them sound familiar. They all earned the titles and land that are now occupied by their descendants. Herod and his men were so strong that no one since has been worthy to stand in their shadow. I don't think I have much to learn from such a ruler, you know? She's not gonna like that, though. Make no mistake. Even if you elect to remain a second-rate sovereign, a pitiful wretch cowering with his tail between his legs, it is nonetheless instructive to draw wisdom from those who are your very antithesis. Do you wish to be a worthy sovereign, little bird? All right, you may be right. The hesitation in your voice disgusts her to the highest degree. If you carry on addressing me in that whiny little tone, I won't be staying here much longer. Okay, fine. You still have a long way to go. She pauses for a few minutes, sizing you up with her eyes. For all that, I must acknowledge, little bird. You have left a lasting mark upon me throughout the grueling trials I put you through. You heeded me with a commendable obedience, making no attempt at deception, which would hardly have suited you. Not to mention that such foolishness would have been utterly reckless. My powers of clairvoyance are legendary. Nothing escapes my sights. You know this full well, do you not? Her voice becomes hypnotic to your ears. Wait, what? You know clairvoyance? Why would I do? Do we flirt with the scary lady? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I feel like, you know, Victoria goes over a certain level of scary that I can't flirt as a joke. It's too much, you know. I wouldn't lie to you. Showing your fear so openly. As I said, you still have a lot to learn. She's scaly. Very scaly. Alright, let's see. We got some level ups. She already has high strength. Honestly, we can just kind of give her... Wait, why is her luck high? It must have been an animal that I gave her. We'll give her, like, some wit. I think wit might be useful. Make her, like, an all-rounder. Gideon, you can do charisma. And Childeric, you can do agility. Yippee! Alright, audience, we need to make money, though, chat. We gotta make moolah. Make the moolah. Bernard, Berta, academician. Academian, I don't know how to pronounce the word, actually. Good morning, your grace. We've got some strange pirates who've arrived at the dock. Pirates? How many men do you need? They arrived at the docks, went into the first bar, tasted our crepes with a bowl of cider, and since they liked it, they decided to steal our recipe. Crepe pirates? But they don't seem nasty. Invite them to your crepe parties, obviously, Dadoy. You silly goose. You silly goose. Oh, we could invite other people from around here too. Friends from Shellington. Alright, hey Berta. Your Grace, many individuals have been at the gates of our county since the great tournament, and our alliance has piqued their curiosity. I can't blame them. To behold the homeland of Sir Gilberto of Nowned is reason enough for such curiosity. Yeah, Sir Gilberto. But the gateway is too narrow, just wide enough for a carriage, and they pile in by the hundreds. Yeah, we'll charge an entrance fee, why not? Oh yes, it will slow down tourism a bit, but it will make it possible to manage these kinds of cases in the future. I didn't want to make the kind decision, because I think Victoria would not have liked that, and then she would leave me, and I can't have her leave. She can't leave. Please don't leave. Alright, what do you want? I dreamed that I was supposed to bring you this grievance, so here I am. We believe knowledge should be accessible to all, which is far from the case in Briz. Why not adopt educational policies so our work doesn't remain locked away for a privileged few? Okay. But I don't, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And I really need to save money. But I'll do it anyways. Thanks. Up, Victoria. Hey, Victoria, how's it going? You really did try to take me for a fool. Wait, what? What? Poor, poor, pathetic little bird, so blissfully unaware. The air seems to tighten around you. Wait, what? I never lied. I still had a few doubts, but now it's perfectly clear. You could have accomplished great things at my side, but you chose to make yourself pathetically insignificant. What? Unfortunately for you, this place doesn't allow for the correction I would have so dearly loved to give you. But fortunately, I was able to find my comfort elsewhere. Hello, Your Grace. What? What? Huh? What's happening? With stiff mechanical steps, your knight comes to stand at Victoria's side. What? This knight now belongs to me, body and soul. I love Lady Victoria, Your Grace. What the fuck, Victoria? In her eyes, something has undeniably shifted. You'll never again have the chance to see this lovely face, and we're gonna have so much fun together. I leave you to your little Cadalus pleasures. What? Victoria has left the round table. Our knight was clearly not in her right mind, Your Grace. We cannot possibly allow that demon to take one of our own with her. We must act. Obviously we challenge her to a duel, right? Yeah, like, Victoria loves a duel. And we just send in fucking Doulahan. Doulahan's literally built for that shit. Yes, let's rid ourselves of this harpy of misfortune. You can do it, Your Grace. I stand beside you. Witness the consequences of your lies? I never lied! I never lied! What do you mean? What do you mean? What? I literally did everything and I never lied. What the fuck? Huh? Okay, I wonder if... Okay, I might need to go back in the past for this one. Oh, Your Grace, I tripped on the north staircase on my way here. And it turns out that, these 3 letters fell out of a wall. Almost in perfect condition. Lucky you, right? Anyway, I've made an appointment with a doctor then. What? I never lied to her. I never lied to her. What the fuck is up with Victoria, huh? Alright, what's the rumor? Demonic presence. Yeah, I could tell. I could tell that. That kind of made sense. Alright. Well, chat, we're almost at 3 hours, so I'm probably gonna end now anyways, because then I'll have the chance to, like, I might go back and see, and try and, like, see if I somehow accidentally lied, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But, we'll see. But anyways, chat, thanks for stopping by. I'll stream either on Tuesday or Wednesday around the same time. And yeah, that should be all.